Wild weather. It's in the 40s today, but we could be buried in snow tomorrow. Kim.
A winter storm watch goes into effect at noon Friday, continues until 2 a.m. Saturday. How much snow, how much freezing rain? All the answers coming up.
Urgent care, but for your mental health, and it's now expanding to kids. All you need is one of these, a phone. We show you how it works coming up.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Karen Drew. The United States is once again facing some brutal weather tomorrow as storms are predicted to bring heavy snow to Metro Detroit, damaging winds and rain to the south. And as of right now, we are under a winter storm watch until 2 a.m. on Saturday. Get ready. So that is why we have declared tomorrow a forewarned weather alert day. Right now, things are calm. Taking a look outside by the Detroit River, but Mother Nature will be telling a very different story very soon. The next round of nasty weather comes as DTE is wrapping up more than a week of around-the-clock repairs, trying to get nearly 1 million Metro Detroit residents back on the grid. And while those crews were dealing with ice, snow will now be the issue tomorrow. Some neighborhoods could see between 5 and 8 inches tomorrow, making a mess out of your evening commute. Let's check in with our Kim Adams for a breakdown of who will get hit the hardest and when the heaviest snow arrives. Kim.
Well, I want to clarify that 5 to 8 is not all of Metro Detroit, especially if you live in Wayne County South. You will get a lesser amount of snow because you'll have more in the way of rain and freezing rain mixing in. But the entire area is under a winter storm watch that goes into effect at noon tomorrow. So right now, this is one of the difficulties with tracking this system is it is still way down to our south. So it's dry here in Metro Detroit now, but where it's located is it's coming up out of the south and the southwest, moving through Dallas at this hour, and it's giving us an indication of just how powerful this system is and how much moisture it has to work with. There are some strong thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms just outside of Dallas, and I've been tracking these storms. Look at the cloud tops, 32,000 feet. That's really high, and hail anywhere from 2.5 to 3 inches. So this gives me a good idea of how much moisture we have to work with and also how powerful this winter storm is going to be. Right now, though, not bad. We've got temperatures in the low 40s to upper 30s in Lapeer. I'll have more on this winter storm coming up, but now is a great time to download the Forewarned Weather app. That way tomorrow you'll know if you're getting 2 inches in your neighborhood or 7 inches in your neighborhood because it really does depend on where you live. So download the Forewarned Weather app today.
All right, thank you, Kim. With severe weather coming, MSU is removing already deteriorating portions of the memorial at the Rock in an effort to save them. The school says they will preserving signs and memorial items in the MSU archives and MSU museum and using the old flower arrangements as mulch for a memorial tree being planted later this year. Students and staff and faculty members started processing the memorial at 10 a.m. this morning. Our Sean Lay will have a live report from East Lansing on their progress when you join us tonight at 5. A Detroit firefighter could spend some serious time behind bars after allegedly selling drugs to the same undercover officer in Roseville, Warren, and East Point. 49-year-old Gerald Trombley is now facing felony charges in all 3 Macomb County cities. The Detroit Fire Department released a statement about the arrest, saying the off-duty actions of one firefighter do not represent the actions or character of 1,200 other Detroit firefighters. Secretary of State Antony Blinken talks with Russia's foreign minister and urges him to release Novi's Paul Whelan. The 2 top diplomats met briefly on the sidelines of the G20 meeting in India. Blinken says he reiterated the need for the Kremlin to release Paul Whelan. The Novi man has been detained since 2018 on espionage charges.
I also raised the wrongful detention of Paul Whelan, as I have on many previous occasions. The United States has put forward a serious proposal. Moscow should accept it. We're determined to bring Paul and every other American citizen who's unjustly detained around the world home. We won't rest until we do.
Blinken urged Russia to reverse Vladimir Putin's decision to suspend a nuclear arms treaty between the countries. He says he also talked about the U.S.'s continued support for Ukraine, including proposals for peace. Well, as of this afternoon, we still don't know the fate of Alex Murdaugh, but today there was a major shakeup in the courtroom during closing arguments. Kimberly Gill joins us now live from the newsroom with what happened. Kim.
Yeah, hi, Karen. Good afternoon to you. Earlier today, a juror was kicked off the case for engaging in, quote, improper conversations with individuals not involved in the case. Judge Clifton Newman announced his decision before the defense team started its closing arguments. The accused juror denied the allegations, but the judge's ruling was clear.
So the juror has had contact or discussions concerning the case with at least 3 individuals, though it does not appear that the conversations were that extensive, and in order to preserve the integrity of the process and the interests of both the state and the defense in a fair trial, that juror will be removed and replaced by another juror.
And the judge asked the juror if she had any belongings she needed to take with her before leaving, and she replied she had kept a dozen eggs in a back room. She was given those dozen eggs and then replaced with an alternate. Alex Murdaugh, a disgraced former lawyer, is accused, of course, of killing his wife and 22-year-old son on the family's South Carolina property. That happened back in June of 2021. If convicted, Murdaugh faces 30 years to life in prison. Karen, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim. Attorney General Dana Nessel says she was a target of a man accused of making threats against Jewish officials. The FBI says Jack Carpenter made threats from Texas over Twitter, saying he was going to, quote, carry out the punishment of death to Jewish members of Michigan's government. Police say he had several guns, including a military-style weapon. Carpenter is charged with transmitting an interstate threat. Attorney General Dana Nessel says she hopes federal authorities take the offense seriously. Ann Arbor is raking in the cash thanks to its commercial cannabis business. It has more marijuana dispensaries than any other city in the state. And those shops brought in $1.4 million in tax revenue last year. Washington County is getting the biggest county level share in the state with just over $2 million. Overall, the state is divvying up nearly $60 million in tax revenue to local communities from last year's sales. More and more Michigan high school students are graduating. According to the Michigan Center for Educational Performance and Information, the state's 2021-2022 graduation rates are similar to pre-COVID numbers, and the dropout rate is slightly lower than pre-COVID school years. The 2021 to 2022 school year showed a graduation rate of 81.01%. That is up 0.54% from the previous year. Some good news to share with you this afternoon. State Superintendent Dr. Michael Rice says the rise in graduation numbers is a positive sign our schools are emerging from the adverse effects of the pandemic. Mayor Mike Duggan planning to deliver his 10th State of the City address inside the grand lobby of the restored Michigan Central Station. The renovation of the train depot is expected to be completed later this year after having sat vacant for decades as an international symbol of Detroit's decline. The mayor will speak on Tuesday, March 7th at 7 p.m. and you can see that on Local 4 Plus. His previous 2 State of the City addresses have been held at GM's Factory Zero and the new Stellantis Jeep assembly plant. Today is World Teen Mental Health Day. It's a time to raise awareness about the mental health issues facing our teenagers, and getting your child connected to support just got a little bit easier. Megan Woods takes us inside a local nonprofit stepping up its efforts to help kids in need.
The concept is like any other urgent care, but instead of walking in, you access everything from your phone or laptop.
This is psychiatric care that's delivered in an urgent care model, and it's innovative, it's revolutionary, it's brand new.
Heidi Warrington, Chief Nursing Officer here at Common Ground, says there's only one other program like it in the state. They use telehealth technology.
So this is what so-and-so told me, that you've been having issues with depression or anxiety.
To bridge the gap between a patient and primary provider.
So if somebody's already seeing a psychiatrist, we want to bridge them over. So we're going to treat them and then get them back to their base psychiatrist. And if they don't have one, we're going to connect them to one.
This virtual urgent care is coming up on a year, but now we're opening services to children as young as 12 because of the great need.
We've had 2 mass shootings, both in a local vicinity in Michigan, Oxford and Michigan State. Kids go to school thinking that might be my day. I mean, kids are going to school in fear, in addition to their already baseline anxiety level. So we need to get these services to these students to let them know that it's okay.
While there is a stigma surrounding mental health, she says parents can help change that.
Look for a change in behavior. That's all it is. whether they're increased anxiety, where they're not going to social functionings when they normally did, are they staying in their room more, any type of change.
From there, you just call. It doesn't matter where you are in the state of Michigan.
You're going to be, in the privacy of your own home in a confidential manner, and you're going to get the help you need, because the suicide rate for teens has escalated, and we need to manage these symptoms early and intervene early.
We will have that phone number on clickondetroit.com, and like any other urgent care, you do have to pay. It all depends on your insurance. And remember, this is not just for children 12 and up, but adults as well. That service is open to anyone in the state of Michigan. Reporting live, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Always good to hear about those services provided. We appreciate it. Thank you, Megan.